Okay, so after completing a shit ton of runs, and I mean really a shit ton of runs, I mean we were at 130 500 loot runs. We got a Gloomfire bow. That's our business slot range weapon now. Let's go!
And with that, welcome back to another episode of my Bronzeman Journey on this account. 2 episodes ago, we maxed this account. Last episode, we made some huge progress in terms of gear upgrades. And in this episode, we will finally finish that best in slot Necromancy gear. So, if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment with some critics, subscribe if you're new, and if you want to know how much money we made throughout this whole journey so far, stay till the end so you will see. And now, enjoy.
I, by the way, learned that it's better to not complete a run basically, and rather just take less than 500 loot. So, for example, this run, I will get to 493 loot, but I don't have to go to the last room, so I am, about 1 or 2 minutes faster, which is technically better, but we finish up the run, 493 loot, and I also never get lucky, so it doesn't really matter, because this clip is not because of the loot, and rather because we now have 120 in thievening, which is our second 120 skill, and it's actually the first big skill milestone that I have on this account that I have not on my main account. And now I have to go to Lumbridge because I have to turn these shards in, and then we have to go for the inverted 120 skill cape. Okay, and there is the master skill cape, so the 120 cape for thievening, which is actually a cool looking cape, I think, at its own. So it's definitely not a bad one. But the emote gets way better, by the way. And it also gets better when the cape is inverted. So we now have to actually focus on thievening again and get that juicy black and purple cape now. Let's go. I actually don't know if I am just insane lucky, or thievening is insane OP, or if they changed something, because basically with every time I get some XP, I get these shards for the 120 cape. So this will be a rather fast one, it seems like. Kinda crazy, man.
So now we can actually turn these 1200 shards in, so we get the token. And with that, we can now go to the thievening master and unlock the inverted thievening cape, which is kinda a cool looking cape, I think, but I also think it's the most standard version, because in this case of the thievening cape, I swear to God that I thought the inverted cape is actually the normal one, because so many people already have it. But the problem was a little bit that I think that the inverted cape only looked good at the 120 version, and I don't have a lot of 120 skills, or basically don't have any 120 skills, or had any 120 skills, so I had to choose skills on this account that I could actually make to 120 before the event ends. Okay, normally I don't want to cut out any clips of the Bronzeman episodes, because I think I want to be as authentic as possible. But in this case, I think I made about 5 clips now that I cut out of this video, where I basically said to all of you guys that I am now done with heist and I will not continue doing it, because I was so incredible unlucky. I think I was never that unlucky. I mean, our Raziel grind wasn't the luckiest, but this thing actually tops everything. I mean, we are at kill number 173 with only 1 drop, which is just absolutely insanity when you think that at this point I should have 5, you know?
I really don't know why, but I have a gut feeling that this kill or this run or this heist here will be a drop, so I decided that I record it so you guys can hear my live reaction for it. And if it is really a drop, then my gut feeling is really over the top. We get to 500 loot, by the way, if we press yes fast enough, and we did. So 500 loot right here, and we're going out And my gut feeling was wrong.
Guys, it is done. It is really done. We got the mask. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You can't believe how relieved I am. What? What? There it is, man. No way. No fucking way, man. How long did this took me? 247 runs. 247 times I made that vault. Oh my god. Oh my god. And Luke is already writing me. This guy is always here, man. I made a post yesterday where I wrote everyone how unlucky I am, just to complain. And I said, the person who guesses the exact number of runs when I get my next drop will get 100 mil. And it was 247. So let's see if somebody really told 247. 244. Okay, that was close. 256, 287. Oh no. Nobody had the exact number. That is unlucky. Yeah. Okay, just so I can show you what this mask is actually for. It is pretty simple, because you can add this mask, the death mask, or you can simply just wear it. This is one option, to just wear it as a helmet. So let's clear the customization here. And then you have this pretty ugly mask that is just there. And it also works as a set bonus of the first Necromancer, you know? So you get a 5-piece bonus, basically, without having to have a crown. But what you can do now, what is technically the thing that it is OP for, is that you can add it to the crown, and then you have one piece that actually serves as a 2-piece set bonus. And sure, now you might say, okay, but now you have 6 armor pieces, and the thing is capped to 5 armor pieces, which is actually just kinda useless now to have the full set on, you know? But this is just so you now could technically exchange, for example, the gloves to some Cinderbane gloves, to still have the 5-piece set bonus. So this is actually just a nice to have thingy, but I simply wanted it, you know? So I grinded all the time just for someone that is nice to have.
Okay, since we now also have the freaking, what's it called, mask, we can now also make the bracelet, the Death Touch bracelet, which is basically a Hydrix hybrid bracelet that goes into the gloves spot right here. And what it basically does is it has like tier 93 stats, I think, but it has this chance of reflecting damage to your opponent. So it's just better, and since you don't get any set bonus from wearing 6 pieces, this is actually the best in slot if the enemy is not poisonable and you therefore do not use Cinderbanes. Since we are now basically at the end of Season 1 of this account, with reaching the max cape and the best in slot Necromancy gear, it is finally time to clear out my bank. Because what I haven't done in all this time is basically sell any of my loot. I think I have almost everything still. I mean, there is stuff like just these 2 items, that is just loots from Raziel, I think, which is worth 200 mil alone. So I think it is really time now to clear up that loot tab and just sell everything and look what we are left with. Also, we still have some Raziel pieces here, I think, that I have never sold, so why not sell them too? And then, yeah, see where we end up, basically. Kinda crazy, getting 162 mil from just one item that I got over and over and over again. Yeah, that is also kinda the juice if I look at this right here. So just to be clear, I completely cleared out my money pouch and I put everything into my bank. So this was my cash stack before. And we have some stuff that we can sell, for example, the hills from Araxor or the frozen core of length, simply because we have not created the weapons. Then I also have the Heart of Berserk that I forgot, but it's only worth 90k, so who cares about this one. Then we have some alkables that I decided not to sell because I want to alk these things. And then there are these 2 teleport aura tokens, not teleport, it's catalyst aura tokens that I bought because maybe I want to trade one to my main account and activate it there, and otherwise I want just to keep them because I think they will raise in price, because I think the aura is really cool and it is discontinued as far as I know. So I try to keep it, and it also spiked hard in price. I think I bought it for 200 mil or something, so that is pretty cool, but that's why we don't sell that here. These ruby necklaces could actually be sold, but nah, who cares about them? Yeah, and I think other than that, we almost sold everything that I had that was really worth a lot. And now there is this chart here with all the really valuable stuff, or most of it. So we have these 2 normal drops, then we have 1 incomplete Hydrix that I was able to still buy. We have the hand wraps, the beautiful, beautiful hand wraps that I hated so much. And then we had the Treasure Hunter Lucky 1 Soul Die. We have a crown that we got. We have a second rope button that we got. And we also have the second Omniguard. So this means that we are now at 1.5 billion GP after I sold basically everything. Yeah, there are still some alkables left. And yeah, if we add it to that, we are almost at 2 billion GP with this account. We are over 2 billion GP, just to be clear, because I think in my alchemizer I still have a lot of money there. Or no, I don't think I have money there, but I have a lot of onyx dust, I think, in there. And I don't know why I teleported to Valador and then decided that I want to go to Fort Furinfree, simply because I can. But let me just quickly manage this here, because I think in the alchemizer, yeah, we have a lot of onyx dust also, which is worth, how much is that worth? Alked, yeah, 40 mil. So it's a lot. And then we basically also have the other tab with alkables and stuff. So the account says, or the thingy here says, that there is 84 mil. So we should be over 2 billion GP that we accumulated on this account. Obviously, then also 400 mil in the aura tokens and stuff. So kinda crazy what I achieved on this account, I think, to be honest. Not everything is alk yet, but it was enough, so we now have over 2 billion cash, which is just something that I wanted to end this episode with. And here and now, I want to say thank you, all of you, for watching this series. We will now take a break from our Bronzeman Journey, simply because there are so many incredible RuneScape updates that will come to the game, and I want to get my main account ready in terms of quests and completionist stuff and all that shenanigans, so I can try out all the new content, and I want to take you guys with me on this ride. So we will now take a break from this account, and we'll just simply make some progress on the main account and get this account, or the main account, in shape so it is ready for every update and stuff. And I think we are now also at a pretty sweet spot, because we basically played through the whole Necromancy combat style. We have the 120, we have the best in slot gear with the mask, and therefore basically achieved everything that we could in this style. I mentioned already before that there are some things that you could argue that are missing, like the tier 95 prayer or the Lord of Bones incantation, but these are things that I think are nice to have, but not really that important. Or basically the Lord of Bones incantation is like that, and the prayer is just simply something that I can't unlock at my own at the moment, because I simply don't know anybody who could teach me or come with me to next Angel of Death and stuff. Maybe this is something that we will experience on the main, and then come back to this account and, yeah, look at it again. By the way, I also made 120 in Invention and took the reverse cape there too, because it just simply looks incredible nice. And yeah, I guess that is basically it. And at the end of this season, I really wanted to thank you all
big thank you guys, because I started about a year and a month ago with this series on this channel, and throughout the year I made so many nice experiences with you guys, with those videos, with the channel getting bigger and getting more views and subscribers and stuff, and it is so an honor for me to make all these videos for you, and I really enjoy it still. And I also gotta say that, for example, with that heist grind that I made, I was able just to post a bit how it went and how unlucky I am, and just having all you people vote for me, pushing further and getting comments in that were really like, yeah, taking part in this whole grind and journey, just made it easier for me and made me push harder and still continue and don't leave the grind behind and stuff. And this is just something that I don't take for granted, and I am really thankful for. So here I want to say thank you guys. This is the end of season 1 of this account. But when the new combat styles, but basically when we tried out the new updates and the new content came in and we were able to completionist my main account and all that stuff, and basically EOC 2.0 happened, we will then definitely go back on this account and grind out the other combat styles. They will be a thing here, but for now we are done. And again, a big thank you to all of you guys. It was a really cool journey.